here at a trailhead that I've been at quite a number of times this season. And I'm going to hike to some petroglyphs that I hiked right past last time. Anyway, we're going to go see if we can find them today. The wind's already picking up. It's supposed to be howling up around 20 miles an hour by 2 o'clock. So we're going to go hike up that canyon and see what we can do. We're heading right to that canyon in the center. Right there. I've been into that cave before, and I've been into that cave before. We're going right up there. Alright, we're starting to get into the canyon-y part. A moment ago, saw this alcove up here on the north-facing side, and scrambled up to it so I could kind of maybe look over into that alcove. But looked around while I was up here, and it looks like this may have been like a little work site. There's some metates over here, and that's about it. Let's head over this way. So we've got this, and that's pretty much all I found. I don't see any monos around. And then, where did it go? Oh, it's over here. I did see this. And for scale, there's my hand. Alright, we're gonna head over to there. Okay, well, I've definitely been in this grotto before. And because it's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to forget. And when I walked through here, I didn't see anything. But just now walking through, I saw something very faint, and we'll see if I can find it again, because it was so damn faint. And the light's getting bad. Where the hell was it? There it is. That there. Another one. I got some little feet right here. I got some more. And that's all I kind of saw on first glance. I swear sometimes I can just convince myself like I see things, and then it's nothing. It's just weathering. But where is it? I did just see something. Where the hell is it? There it is. There's something. And then we got a snake down here. Don't know what happened there. Got that. Alright, for scale. Here's my hand in there. I don't know why my hand looks that red on the video. So I'm looking at something right here. I wonder if there was something up there on that ledge. Okay, I'll get over on the other side and look up. How cool. We got a ladder. Not sure what we got here. We got a man and another ladder. A couple more anthropomorphic figures. Got some more big horn. Yeah, dude's waving to this. Might just scamper up onto that knoll and take a look. Ah, this is just a beautiful, beautiful canyon. Just climbed up around a little waterfall. And looking up, looks like there's an alcove up there. I'm not getting to it from here, but I'm thinking might be able to get up somewhere over there, get a better angle and look into it. But I'm going to continue up canyon. There's the next bit of canyon, but man, there's some cool things. And then look up there. And we got some grottos up there. I mean, north facing, probably nothing in there. But above me, there's some cool things. I think what I'm going to do is head back out down canyon and do this another time and come in so I'm up on that rim up there and I can look and see what's over here. I think that's the plan. I'm really hungry and it's getting windy. I keep saying that. Hi, we're going to pick up where I left off the other day. You spin around here, you can see behind me that canyon right on this side of my head. So we went up that the other day, found some really cool petroglyphs. It got deep and narrow and really was no way up out of it, but I could see some ledges and alcoves up higher, just couldn't see into them. Today we're going to go up along the south side of the canyon. Here we are. Let me spin this way. There we are, right up there. Perfect day for hiking. It's going to be in the mid-60s. Right now it's in the upper 40s. It's about 3 hours after sunrise. Okay, we've gotten to our first decision point. We've come along the wash, so I'm headed up this way. And we're going to drop into it here. I actually kind of want to be up on this side. Had to make our way around some crypto soil. Here's some more. We got some rocks here, so this is easier. All right, let's see what this gets us. Took a little while to shift my weight. Now we're gonna head along the end here. All right, now that I'm up a little further, closer to the edge, I can see we will be up on the top of that. I think I checked out that alcove yesterday. Maybe it was that one though, but We're gonna have to get up on top of there to look across the way onto something that's on the face of that. All right, let's go. Okay, we've climbed a little further up, and we're now across from the petroglyph panel from yesterday. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. All right, I see where it is. All right, that's a 15 times zoom. That's why it's so shaky. All right, I think we're gonna go up further, but we're gonna have to go around this way and up. Way over that way, looking down to the left of the alcove where that ladder panel was. And what I wanted to do, the whole point of this hike today, was to go and check out some of these things up here. Couldn't see them from down below. It's too steep. But I just grabbed my binoculars. This big lower alcove doesn't have a floor to it. There's nothing in there. That one up there, that's got a structure. And I can't quite see into that one yet. So, and can't really tell what's it looking like in that nook. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to make our way to the left across here and then up to get up there to get a look. So that's where we're heading. And boy, I'm glad I climbed all the way up here, because if I don't fall off, check this out. Now it's dark in there because it's like midday, so the sun's pretty high, but man, they are like pristine. We got this one right there. That looks like a granary. This is definitely habitation. But how the hell did they get in there? I'm gonna walk up to the edge here. I don't want the dog to follow me. There's a couple more we gotta check out all the way over there. Pretty incredible. Just looking at it, I guess maybe somewhere up over here and then down. And it's not for me. Still got another ledge below me a few feet, but man, I don't want to go over there. So that alcove, the big one, doesn't have a floor to it, but man, look at that one. So I guess my next course would maybe go up a little bit higher and see if I can see anything over there. Well, I've climbed up as high as I can on this this piece of sandstone between the canyons, and that's kind of the divider. Here we go. That's canyon to the south. That's canyon to the north. Here's the canyon to the south. And this one if I recall, it's actually two canyons over here, and they share the same mouth. I think I'm going to continue down on the sandstone up here and then look to drop down to the south. All right, so we've got a really good vantage point while we're up here. We've got the Abajo Mountains. Swing around this way. There we got the Bear's Ears. And let's see, if we move around this way, way out there is Monument Valley. Not sure of those mountains. I originally thought they were the Chusca, but I don't think they are. I think the Chusca are further south and east of there. And then that's Ute Mountain, Sleeping Ute. And then you can see way in the distance, we got San Juan Mountains. They got some snow on them. And this greenish in the foreground is Butler Wash. All right, we're heading down. All right, I was just up over there and made my way down a little bit and then came back around. Came over there, dropped down into that notch and then climbed up onto here so we could look down onto Cold Spring Cave ruins. And there's somebody down in there right now, which is kind of good for scale. There's some ruins up in the back. I'll go down to a different angle to get them. And there's a kiva. Oops. There's a kiva in there. It's all pretty demolished right now. We got a granary over here. Another one. So I'm going to walk out this point a little bit and get a better angle. Okay, see that structure in the back. There's a person in there for scale. All right, what I think we're going to do from here is go back up along this crown, drop down into there, and then go down into the canyon and go out that canyon. That seems like a plan.